So I wanted to come talk to you guys about the higher self and do some higher self training. And the reason why I want to talk about the higher self is because the higher self is the person that sits in the back of your mind, in your subconscious, person when you talk to yourself. It's the person who lives every life over and over again. I think I talked about it before, but just want to reiterate. And the higher self is important because when I conduct readings, this is the person who gets the information I need, brings it back to me, and then gives me the answers I need to share with others. It's also the person who, when I conduct remote healings, the higher self is the person who conducts those healings with me. You know, they may connect with your higher self and then conduct a healing on you. So before, doing spiritual work, I believe it's important to understand where the higher self plays a role in your spiritual life. I look at the higher self as like the God Jesus concept, or the Allah Muhammad concept, or maybe whatever other religious and spiritual beliefs, maybe Heru, Horus. You have God in this symbolic belief. You have the God in the sky symbolically, and then you have the deity that was born on earth in the flesh. And that's kind of how your higher self is in relation to you. Your higher self is, again, like the God of you, and then you born in the flesh is you. It's your higher self of you born in the flesh. So you talk to your higher self, you talk to yourself so that you can get to know yourself better, because no one knows you better than you. And so the more you talk to yourself, the more yourself, your higher self, will start to download information into your mind, giving you guidance, unlocking memories of past lives, unlocking gifts that you may have, metaphysical gifts, whether it be psychic, and may unlock gifts that you may have that what you can do around the house, like carpentry work or whatever, in your life. Because once you accept what kind of gifts you want, or what kind of gifts that you believe you can do, your higher self will open those doors for you and allow you to do them. Your higher self may show you things that happened in your past lives, so that you know what type of person that you can be in your current life. Your higher self is, again, it's the guide for you, because it's you. So it's okay to talk to yourself, and not feel crazy. I think I said in a previous video, my kids say I talk to myself all the time, and I tell them yes I do. But that's also how I'm able to function. It's also how I'm able to plan things out. I talk to myself, and before I knew it, I have a whole plan laid out without having to write anything down. It just comes up here. I had mentioned in a writing how Lil Wayne has said in the album, I'm always talking to myself because I am my own consultant. Probably not realizing that he's using the higher self analogy I'm using, even if he doesn't know that that's what he's using, because he understands in his own way that it's the inner him that made him who he is, not someone outside of him. And so I'm really just coming to you to say, before you can do anything, you have to use the person that's inside of you before you can do anything outside of you. Get in touch with that person first, and then once you get in touch with that person inside of you, then you can use the tools outside of you. So I hope this makes some sense. I'm going to go a little bit deeper in the next vid, and I'll talk to y'all later.